Hi, today I'm going to show you how to correctly fit the sail numbers to your 2000 class mainsail. The first thing you're going to need is a set of the class rules, so I get the exact measurements. You can download these from the class website. Going to need the sail numbers themselves, and today we're going to use digit 8s, and you need 10 to complete the job. A ruler for the measuring, pair of scissors to cut the digit 8s into the correct numbers. We're also going to need a permanent pen, a pencil, and a non-permanent pen. And to apply the numbers, I've got an old membership card here, and I've also got a cloth just to push them down with as well. The final thing you need is a long straight edge. Here I'm using a windsurfing batten, and that's just going to allow me to line the 5 sail numbers, which I'm going to use on each side, nice and straight across the sail, and that's just perfect for doing that job with. With the mainsail starboard side facing uppermost, I've counted down from the top of the sail to the 3rd batten. So this is the 3rd batten, which is in front of me now. I've just checked on the class rules, and it's telling me that the sails need to be 76mm above the batten pocket and 76mm in from the leech. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure a line across the top of the batten pocket, 76mm above that, and then a second line, 76mm in from the leech. So that's the first thing I'm going to do now. So using your permanent pen and the ruler, just measure from the top of the grey batten pocket, and I'm looking for 76mm, and then I'm just going to put a very faint permanent mark on the sail. I'm going to do one in the centre of the batten pocket as well. And one closer to the leech. Okay, with those 3 marks, now I'm going to just join them up with my long batten, but this time I'm going to use a non-permanent pen, so I can just rub it off later. My first straight line. I'm now going to go over to the leech and do exactly the same on the leech myself. So just measure 76mm. Again, I'm going to use a couple of points here so I can join up the lines with my longer ruler. So again, non-permanent pen again now. And there I've got my starting point ready to put my sail numbers over. So I'm now going to cut out some digit 8s. So the sail number bespoke is 22677. So I now just need to offer the number up to the sail. That's going to sit there. Okay, and I now just need to think through how the number 2 is going to look. So I need to cut a couple of sections out. So just mark on the back of the sail so you know which bits you're going to remove. And just draw a straight line across with a pencil. And that's the section that's going to be removed. Again on this other side here, it's quite easy to make a mistake here, so you just need to double check before committing to cutting the sail number. So at this point here, I just want to check that I've actually cut number 2 out correctly, which thankfully I have. 667, so I need another 2, so I'm going to do the same again. That's my 6. Okay, really important to this place, just to lay the sail numbers out on the sail so you can see where they're going to go to see it all makes sense. And which it's doing here, and I want to make sure the bottom corner is no closer than 76mm, so it's going to be a little bit out at the top or further in, but my datum is in the bottom corner here, which is 76mm, and that's where I'm going to start. It's really important just to get the first bit straight and ensure the first bit is straight. Here's my membership card, just to push. Push it flat. It's getting the first bit on the difficult bit. Once you've got to this stage, all you're going to use is carefully push the card against the black cloth and just peel away very gently. And sometimes you'll find it'll just go super easily. If you just take the whole backing off at this stage, it never ends well. So if you just put this on here, you'll find you'll have a lot less drama. As you put your cylinder in. Having finished the first number, what I need to do now is just remove all the other numbers out of the way. And these sail numbers that we're using are 300mm in height. So I know that this is 300mm from the bottom to the top. So if I put a line, or make a mark, should I say, on my sail from my baseline, which is what I'm pointing to now, 300mm upwards, and put a mark, and then go back to my long ruler and just draw a line across there. I've now got a top and a bottom, so I can put my sail numbers in and I know they're going to be straight. And what I want to do is I need to have a gap that's uniform between the sail numbers. And the gap we need is 65mm in the class rules. So just mark to the top right of the first number you've put down, and your measurement again is 65mm. Once you've done the top and at the bottom, I'll put a mark. I know that that's going to be the leading edge of my next number, and I've got a nice space in there, so the numbers are going to again be 50mm apart as we go across the sail. So that's all looking good. So I'm now going to stick all the numbers in.
Having flipped the sail over to the port side,
Really important not to put the sail numbers back to back with the other ones that I've already put on. They must go below the third batten pocket, and the measurements are exactly the same, 76mm below the grey line and 76mm in from the lead. So exactly as before, I'm going to set my template up and then I can start putting the numbers on.
So remember it's 76mm below the batten pockets. Use a permanent pen just to mark a faint dot on the sail, and then use the long ruler and a non-permanent marker pen to join the lines together, which you're going to use to stick the sail numbers on. And we use a non-permanent marker so we can erase the line after we've finished the job. Again, starting at the leech, work towards the luff, and remember to keep 50mm spacing between each of the numbers. Once you've complete all 5 numbers, that's your sail complete and you're all ready to go racing. Thank you.